In this session, we're going to talk about how we can create activities based off emails that we've received. I'm going to go ahead and start by opening up a few emails. You'll notice when I select on an email that, again, the software immediately begins to search for any activities or opportunities that are associated with the account owner. Now, the account owner is whoever sent the email. So in this case, you'll notice at the very top it says Isaac Rush. This obviously came directly from him, and I can immediately attach this as an activity against his account. Now, when I hit the Add Email button, what it's going to do is it's obviously going to generate an account in Salesforce, but it's going to generate that account, or it's going to generate that activity against Isaac's specific Salesforce.com account. If I wanted to attach this again, maybe against an activity, I could go ahead and expand activities, and I could look at specific activities that he's working on. I could go through specific activity history. I could even open up opportunities or cases. I also could attach it to other people that are attached to the email at the very bottom. In addition to that, I also have the ability to search for opportunities or other accounts. So as an example, let's say I wanted to attach this to my own account. If I simply select search and then type in my name, what the software is going to do is it's going to immediately start looking for both accounts and opportunities that I'm associated to. Once that's happened, you'll notice that I have the ability to attach it directly to opportunities I'm working on, or I could simply attach it to my own account. Now, by selecting this Add Email button, the software is going to automatically attach this directly to my Salesforce.com account. It's going to color code this email for me. And it's also going to, inside of my specific SFDC, it's going to close this out as a task that has been completed. I'm going to go ahead and open up Salesforce, and I'm going to look at my specific account. And you'll notice if I scroll down just to the bottom here, that under activity history, I can actually see the email we just looked at, and I can see this as a task completed. If I go ahead and expand that, you'll notice that inside of here, that all of the email communication is available for me. Now, one thing to note is that whenever you create a task using this email feature, not only is it going to close this task out, but it's automatically going to list it as an outbound activity type. You can do one of two things. First, you could go ahead and simply select Edit and change this activity type. The other option would be to create a follow-on task. So as an example, let's say that this email required me to perform some sort of a follow-on activity. In those instances, I could select to either create a follow-on task or a follow-up event. Once I've done that, you'll notice that it actually is going to allow me to continue using the subject line of that email as part of the activity. From there, I could specify a start time, start date. I could go ahead and begin looking at, for instance, what type of activity type is. Maybe I need to perform a health check in this instance. And I could specify any other types of information that I thought were relevant. From there, I could go ahead and say save. And then back on my home feed, you'll notice that I now have an event listed based off the original activity and Arctic project requirements.